You're listening to the JV Sports Show. Talking JUCO, NAIA, D2, D3, and community college sports. And now, here's your hosts, James Poovey and Vince DeLisio. Good morning, Phoenix, Arizona. You're listening to the JV Sports Show, coming to you live from the campus of Arizona Christian University, the new campus of Arizona Christian University here in Glendale. We are at 59th Avenue and Greenway, Vince. It's Firestorm Day.
We're at 59th Avenue and Greenway, but we are at 1 West Firestorm Way. Firestorm, let's hear you! They're in the middle of stretching. All right, we're out here
right now.
Yeah, this is beautiful. We're set up. It's a beautiful morning. You know what? The advantage of being on at 7 a.m. Pacific is that it's not quite 115 degrees yet, so it's a beautiful morning out here. We got a lot of folks, some spectators. We got the team stretching going through. Going to have a great practice and a great show, right, James?
Yeah, we're going to have a good one today. We're going to have a number of ACU guests on here with us. Obviously, it is Firestorm Day. We're hoping we can call this the first annual Firestorm Day. Maybe we make this a tradition out here, Vince?
Yeah, maybe even a bi-weekly thing. Who knows if they invite us back. Shoot,
maybe so.
Get us some bottles of water, some refreshments, and some donuts, and we'll go anywhere, right?
There you go.
There we go. So today we've got a great show this morning. We're going to have head football coach Jeff Bowen of the ACU Firestorm joining us here in just a minute or two. Then we're going to have a couple of key cogs of this team. Jerron Green, defensive tackle, All-American, as well as a little later in the show, Isaac Fudge, the all-conference 4-year starting center for the Firestorm. Going to be a great day. We're going to talk to Coach Bowen a little bit about his schedule, his team, and how everything's been going for those guys out here. And it's just an amazing facility. They got 12 acres out here. Coach will talk to us a little bit about the big move that he's had over the summer, spring and summer, into the new Arizona Christian campus here on the West Valley. And it's really gonna do a lot of wonders for the West Valley in terms of growth and the student population, the families moving out here. It's just a great facility, and we're really excited to be a part of it. August 31st, the Firestorm opened with Montana State University Northern, and the schedule looks like this. September 7th, they've got Abilene Christian. They'll be at Abilene Christian. September, they'll have a bye on the 14th. 21st, they're playing at Wayland Baptist. The 28th, they're at home against a tough opponent in Southwest Assemblies of God University. Then we're into the month of October at number 14 Langston, who is the consensus pick in the preseason to win the conference, the Sooner Athletic Conference. So they're going to be walking around with a little chip on their shoulder this season, and some teams really gunning for that number one spot. And then you've got October 19th versus Panhandle State, October 26th. Crosstown rivalry here against Ottawa University, the Spirit, which the Firestorm will be hosting this season. And November 2nd at Texas Wesleyan, November 9th at Lyon, November 16th versus Texas College. And then we kind of wait and see. And the great thing about NAIA is that you have a playoff system. And not just like one bowl game. I mean, we're talking a tried and true playoff system where the best team wins.
Yeah, the cream always rises to the top. That's one of the beauties, like you said, of the NAIA conference. Guys are able to really duke it out, battle it out, and really come away with the ultimate best team, which is, a lot of debate on that in the upper levels, Vince. We do the JV Sports Show here with the junior colleges, NAIA, and so forth, but a lot of controversy at the upper levels with the playoff system. A lot of teams feel that they don't get a true shot at the title, if you will, and but NAIA does it a little bit differently.
They do, they certainly do, and we'll talk a little bit about the other sports here on campus as well, and we're going to have a couple other folks joining us. Hopefully, Kevin Parkinson, the athletics media coordinator, has done a great job of setting us up here today and checking in on us, and maybe we'll get him on to talk to him just a little later in the program, and thanking him for his hospitality and all the work that he's done for us here, as well as Coach Bowen and staff.
Well, without further ado, let's get him on here. ACU head coach Jeff Bowen, we're going to bring him on now. So glad you joined us here this morning on the JV Sports Show. We're coming to you live from the campus of Arizona Christian University here in Glendale. Coach Bowen, how are you doing this morning, sir?
Doing well. Getting ready to go.
Coach, so this is the 6th year. Sorry, Coach. Whenever we work a remote here, we're passing equipment around. But I think we're doing all right, James, aren't we?
Yeah, we're doing okay for a couple of amateurs.
Yes, sir. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about your tenure here. So you've been here since the program started, but you've been running the show here this is year number 4 for you, correct?
Yeah, it's year number 4, and we're excited about it. It's been such a change from year 1 to where we are now, and it's kind of been neat to watch it from year 1 to where we're at.
Talk about the mood of your program, Coach, as far as the move over here. The guys look high-spirited this morning. I got here about 5:30, and a couple of these guys were already trotting out with their pads, and I could hear the cleats clicking down the walkway over there, and they were ready to get this thing going. Talk about the mood of your football program.
Yeah, I love the sound of cleats. We're an Under Armour school, so you love the click-clack. The guys are just really excited. You know, we're on the new campus. You went from a 20-acre campus to almost 70 with almost 20 acres, earmarked for athletics and the future growth. So we're excited. We brought in a ton of new guys. There's about 150 actually practicing today, and some guys on the sideline wanting to get back into action. So it's a good vibe right now on campus and in our program.
Coach, so the difference between starting a program brand new 6 years ago and basically being established and you finished 8-3 last year. You're hoping this year that with what you have coming back and what you signed an incredible class. I saw 92 guys. You signed 92 guys. You're filling some holes, but you've got some established players coming back. What's the expectation this year?
I've never been a real big put numbers on a season because you just never know because all the pieces have to fall into place. But the nice thing is we got a lot of pieces. We've got a great returning group that is battle tested, and we went through a lot of stuff last year physically as a team, and some young guys had to get on the field and play early, so that should pay dividends this year. And we did. We brought in a really good mix of freshman transfers from various levels all the way up to 5 Division I transfers we feel real excited about. So we feel like we can compete with anybody in the league and anyone on our schedule. So we're just ready to kick it off and see what happens.
Coach, since it is Firestorm Day here, let's talk a little bit about the interaction between the athletic programs as a whole here at the university. Obviously, you guys go out and support the other sports. Talk about how you guys interact and talk with the other coaches and really try to support each other in that athletic, mode.
What's amazing is people in Arizona really don't have an understanding of small college athletics. At one point in time, it was GCU was an NAIA program, but they're now Division I. So people don't even understand how much quality there is. We have over 20 varsity athletic sports. Our basketball program was in the Elite Eight last year. Our women's program was in the national tournament 2 years in a row. Tennis has won conference championships. Softball has won. Baseball was in the playoffs last year. Our new softball coach, Anna Wells, she won her 600th game last year. Track was second in the conference, and I can just go on and on and on about the quality of performance on the field this year.
Coach, can we get you to stick around for a little bit of the next segment? We'd like you to introduce these 2 tree trunks that are walking up here as soon as we come back from the break and tell us a little bit about each. So we're here at Arizona Christian University. It's Firestorm Day for the JV Sports Show. Thanks for listening.
We'll be right back.
Got the morning work blues?
Will you stop honking, Mac? We ain't going nowhere.
Don't worry. Tune in to Bob Kemp in the Sports Zone, weekdays 9 to 11 a.m. for all the best national and local sports content.
Hi, this is Jeff Bowen, head football coach of the Arizona Christian Firestorm, and you're listening to the JV Sports Show.
Long Realty is